Hello and welcome to this book review. And today we have with us to talk about this amazing book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. We have Sister Sepiribo Iheanetu, and she's a lot of things. But let me start with the one that I know because she will tell us a little more about her. She's a nutritionist, chief nutritionist. I've taken most of her nutritional items, snack, especially the one that has dates and a lot of nuts. So that was my snack. One particular year. Let me remember the year. That's 2023 in the afternoon. That was my snack in the afternoon. 2023, 2024, 2025, I will repent and I will resume. But she's amazing. Her products are beautiful. And tonight she's with us, or today rather, she's with us to talk about the book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So she will tell us a little about herself before we go into the book.
Well, welcome everybody. My name is Sepiribo Iheanetu. I'm a food scientist. I'm the chief production officer of Charis Foods. I love to read. I love to read. So I hope we have an amazing time with you guys today.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
will. Thank you so much for being here. So you read The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
I did.
your cover photo is different from mine.
Yes,
but
I know the bottle a bit finer though.
but they are the same content. And the book is actually more about, that's for me, I don't know. The book is about majoring on what really matters.
Exactly.
Rather than,
I think the story of the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is about this man, Julian, and I really encourage us to get this book for my dear sister. So, but it's about this man, Julian Mantle, right? He was everything anybody wanted to be.
Okay.
I mean, to afford a Ferrari, man, you have to be. He was making seven figures. He was popular. He was influential. He had money. He had a successful career, but he was still unhappy. It was still and he felt very unfulfilled. So it's like a paradox, really.
Okay.
You know, the things people are unhappy about and they're trying to pursue, and some people even give up so many things in their life just to get what he had. Yet the person that had that thing, he was not happy about it. But somewhere along the line, he had a serious heart attack. You know, sometimes we have all these wake up calls in our lives.
True.
It may not be a heart attack, but something that will jolt us back to what really matters.
Yeah.
What's the whole essence? All these things that we are running around for, the cars, the mansions, the fame, the successful career, that's reality check. So when he had that, heart attack, I think that's when he now realized that he wanted to just change his whole life. He wanted to know what am I living for? You understand? So that's when he journeyed into the Himalaya. How did they pronounce that word? The mountains. He journeyed to the mountains to meet these wise sages. I think that, to me, that's where the sages, that's where to me, the whole book really started. So I think the beginning part of the book, you can be a bit bored. Okay. That, to me, I'm talking for her. I can be bored for my own personal experience. Yeah. So I really like the fact that they combine fiction with life principles.
True.
So they made it like story-like.
Yeah.
So I really appreciated that. So anybody can just pick the book, and especially if you're a novel person.
True.
If you like to read novels, you really enjoy the book. So think.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So the book actually talks about Julian, who, like you have explained, got a wake-up call and journeyed to meet. He went to India, sold his Ferrari, and then journeyed. But it's the narrative of his staff. Somebody he brought up,
he's like a mentee. A mentee.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the narrator was the mentee trying to say, okay, he just disappeared into thin air and we could not find him. So from the book, what did it resonate with you personally? Did the story resonate with you personally?
Oh yes, it did though, in a very strange way, actually. Like, number one, when he had that heart attack and left, and he started trying to find the true meaning of his life, I just started, reflecting, what do I really want? And not just what do I really want, what's my major purpose in life? What do I really want to contribute? And what will be the thing that will make me happy? What will bring joy to my life? That whole quest for, and that's where I think, that I actually have this, when I say, understanding of, the spiritual people. And I don't know the audience. Sorry, I'm a Christian. So spirituality is actually one of the, I can say it's the bedrock of true happiness.
Yeah.
That's one thing from that book.
Yeah.
Those people, those monks or those sages, they were not the wealthiest. People didn't even know where they were. In fact, to even find them was so difficult because they were so hidden that for Julian to even find those sages was a difficult task but they lived fulfilled lives. So that's why I know we want to be successful. We are doing business. We want to be the best that we are. We want so many things, but I realize that you cannot erode spirituality. You cannot throw it away entirely because that's actually I'll call it like the glue that holds things together. And so that's where it really resonated with me. That whatever you are pursuing, whatever I think you desire, that's spirituality. And if you check some of the principles if you check the principles that they were giving Julian on how to rebuild his life, how to be more fulfilled as a person. If you check it, most of it are actually Bible based.
Yes.
They were monks. They were not necessarily Christians, but it's the same principles, those spiritual laws they cannot be broken.
True.
So that's where it actually really resonated with me.
True. I can actually relate with that too, because the truth is, if you can't connect with your source, you feel empty.
You feel exactly.
So
exactly.
But what did you think about the transformation of Julian Mento? Was it believable or inspiring? Do you think it's something that could have happened to anybody?
No, I don't think anybody will sell their Ferrari and their mansion. No. Well, I think some I've seen a couple of people that, for the sake of their call, like, they want to go into ministry, they resign their jobs. Yes, I've seen that level of, will I say drastic change. But as for selling their mansion, I don't know if anybody will do that in this age. I think maybe that was a bit extreme. I don't know, but
and I think that they also had to use a drastic example so that you know the importance
of, yes,
you understand. But you don't think it can happen?
I don't think so.
Okay, I haven't necessarily seen, but let's hope it can happen.
Let's see.
Let's hope it can happen. How would you summarize the core messages in the book, or the core message in the book?
Oh wow, the core message in the book. Okay, he brought 3 things that are important for your life mastery. And they are in different chapters, but I just coalesced it into 3. The first one, he talked about to master your life. The first one was your mind mastery. Mind management.
Okay, mind management.
Yes. You must be conscious of your thoughts. You must be conscious. That garden where when the sages was trying to bring home the principles, the sages brought that garden, and inside that garden was to protect that garden. The main thing is actually in your mind, your thought life. That's another thing that really came home to me. Sometimes we are, sometimes we don't even realize what we are thinking about. We may be thinking about something and we are so annoyed. You are allowing angry thoughts, allowing discouraging thoughts, allowing fearful thoughts. So that's actually the basis of, especially when somebody wants to change their lives, you must be mindful.
It starts from the mind.
Yeah, it starts from the mind. It doesn't start by even if you want to lose weight. I've realized that even if you want to lose weight, let's say that simple task, you want to lose weight, you must in your mind. you must know that you can lose the weight.
Yes.
You want to have any achievements, it's not by changing it physically. You must change that reality first in your mind. So that was that first mastery he talked about. Second mastery he talked about was your time mastery. I think that's in chapter 11 or so. He talked about I like that phrase, time thieves.
Okay.
Yeah, things that take your time. And when things, and to me, I feel time thieves are not necessarily people that take they may not be people per se. They may be just you majoring on minor things. That time that you can steal your own, can be a thief to your own time.
True.
Yes,
true,
because that time
true.
that you are majoring on things that are not as important. You have used, if you check your whole day, you use 6 hours maybe on social media. You've used 6 hours on doing a task that is not, it's not pressing. Yes, it's good, but it's not urgent. That task that you've just engaged in is a time thief. So that's another mastery he talked about. The last mastery he talked about was your self-mastery. You should be able to know yourself. You should be able to know, okay, you are annoyed about something. What's making you angry?
Yeah.
You understand? You should be able to, and that's where he talked about personal reflection. That really helped me. Now I've been hearing a lot about journaling. Okay, but to start going and start writing, okay, my day was like this, my day was like that, this person. But I realized that when we engage in all those things, we tend to relive those moments.
True.
Okay, why did I flare up like that? What did they say that really offended me? And there was something he said that a lot of people will make the same mistakes over and over again because we don't take time to really know why, what happened. And that's where self-mastery, personal reflection at the end of the day, go through the events of your day. To me, that's so let me not talk so much. But it was such a, I read this book in 2024. To me, it was one of the best books I read that last year. So
yeah, okay. So just listening to you, I can understand that you really learned a lot from
I learned a lot. I don't want to talk too much.
You enjoyed it a lot. So reading the book emphasizes simplifying your life. Do you agree with that approach to simplicity?
Oh, yes, I actually do.
Because when it started talking about the monks, started talking about how you should live a simple life and all that. You know, we're in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We're in Nigeria. We like to do it well. Oh, I'm there.
Oh no, you must see everything I have.
Yes.
Oh no, I must gather the things.
Yes.
Yeah. No, actually, I agree. At some point in my life last year, I wanted to get, this simple Nokia touch phone. I'm telling you, because I felt, hey, when I had that Nokia touch phone,
you had peace.
I had peace. Nobody was telling me, somebody put a notification on Instagram, Facebook has this notification, your phone is bleeping, picking up and down. You understand that kind of thing? So to me, that because especially when it comes to this IT age, there's so many things competing for attention. There's so many things that want to, I know it's not even just that IT. Let your wants be as mean, when you want so many things, that's my opinion. It increases greed. And sometimes you see people just getting worked up over nothing. So simplify, if something is, you check it. That's why you should have a priority list. What's really important to you? What is the true essence of your life? It cannot be televisions. It cannot be not even fashion. It cannot even be phones or gadgets. What makes your life meaningful? Things like relationships, quality ones, not any and any ones. Things like your spirituality, your walk with God. You understand? Things like your contribution to society. You should have something. And that's one of the things he really talked about. And that's one of the keys to happiness.
Yeah.
Happiness is tied to your achievements.
Yes.
So one of the achievements that really make you happy is giving back. So if you see that you're always depressed, it's possible that it's selfishness that is the problem because you're not pouring, you're not contributing to anybody.
True. True. So you see, we can see that in Julian's life because he was just aspiring to get the higher.
Exactly.
For every time he wanted to advance in career, it was just about him.
Yes.
It was about winning the next case. Winning the next case.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter whether
being the big boy,
we kill somebody or
anyhow. It cannot be televisions. It cannot be even not even fashion. It cannot even be phones or gadgets. What makes your life meaningful? Things like relationships, quality ones, not any and any ones. Things like your spirituality, your walk with God. You understand? Things like your contribution
To
to society. You should have something, and that's one of the things he really talked about, and that's one of the keys to happiness. Happiness is tied to your achievements. So one of the achievements that really make you happy
is giving back.
So if you see that you're always depressed, it's possible that it's selfishness that is the problem, because you're not pouring, you're not contributing to anybody.
True. So and you see, we can see that in Julian's life, because he was just aspiring to get the higher.
Exactly.
For every time he wanted to advance in career, it was just about him. It was about winning the next case. Winning the next case.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter whether
the big boy,
we kill somebody or
anyhow
we must get. And then he lost his family.
You see, exactly.
He got his wife divorced him. You understand? So that's where simplicity also comes in, because in simplicity you should be able to define what you really want, like you said. And if what I want is family, why should I now do things that jeopardizes the family?
Why not nurture that family that you say you want? You want a good relationship with what makes you happy. You want good relationships with your spouse, a good relationship with your children, a good relationships with your friends, having a good net, even if it's just 5 friends you have, but you have good nurturing relationships. Then you should invest in. Then you should not do anything to jeopardize that. So I think I will rarely recommend this book for everybody to read.
And it looks like a good book that somebody should read at the beginning of the year. So that's why we're taking it at this beginning of the year. Did the book help you, like, in readjusting some of your life goals, or some of the things you thought were meaningful or important to you? Did it allow you to reset your values, your system? Was there any really big or small significant change it allowed?
Well, the place that I know the book really helped me, especially when it comes to resetting, was in that mind management. I started being more, there's something called creative imaginations. That's what the mind is actually for. The mind was given so that you can create your possibilities. It doesn't take, it's the same energy used to imagine that things no go better.
That's the same
energy you go use imagine everything. So why waste such precious investments that God has given you? So to me, that's where I really, because I used to have that thing of I was not really actively engaging in creative imaginations. But I now realized from that book that that's what the mind is for. That's what your mind is for. So any of that imaginations that are not creative in nature, and I realized from practicing it that it's actually harder to visualize than it is to just have drifting thoughts. Drifting thoughts, they come passively, naturally. You understand? You watch one movie, the movie is playing in your mind. You understand? The event of maybe somebody's offended you, that event is playing in your mind. But to actually engage in creative imagination, these are my goals. I take my goals and I visualize my goals. It's hard. I realize it's hard work. And so that's where that paradigm shift came from for me.
Wow, that's quite impressive. Okay. And the truth is, for mind management is something that a lot of persons don't pay attention to, because for most of us, we think that what we be will be.
Sarah. That is one. I like to sing it as a song. What's that lady's name? I don't even know the lady. I know her name. I can't remember. Sarah, whatever. It's not true. It's not true. And when I heard there was one particular school that my children used to attend that they were singing it. I said, when my children came home, I said, don't sing that song. It's not true. Whatever will be will not be. You will make what will be.
Exactly. And I think it's in the book that it was quoted that things are created twice.
Yes, exactly. Your mind. Yes.
Then it becomes what is in your hands. So what aspect of the book, okay, you have already stated what challenged your thinking at the moment. Is there any part of the book you think you would have changed if you were the author?
That I don't necessarily agree with?
Yes, you don't agree with.
Well, I don't think so. I won't sell my house. I won't sell my Ferrari. But Maybe I'll just park it somewhere. I mean, I'll park it with my sister. Say I'm going somewhere, but don't sell my car. But no. I think every aspect of the book was
okay. You like
good.
the storyline.
Yeah,
you like how Robin Sharma writes his books.
Well, I do. He's the one that wrote a 5 a.m. Club.
Yes.
I think he writes. He's a very relatable writer. He brings it home.
Okay. Even though for me, I felt there was a little drag in the leader who had no title.
Okay.
I felt some things were just, it would have been faster than that. The lessons should have just come faster. But the truth is, doesn't have your personality, and everybody learns at different things.
It's true.
You know,
I think he likes to bring his lessons in bite sizes.
Yes, it does. Even in listening to him speak, it's quite an insightful and which other words should I use? Deliberate teacher. He's a deliberate teacher. So one of the things he does with his book is to be deliberate about the knowledge. So it's beautiful reviewing this book with you. very, very amazing, and thank you for tying the lessons and the wisdoms in the book, or the wisdom in the book rather. I don't know whether there's something else that you feel we should touch on. With respect to the book.
The book, well, I think we've really touched on everything. It's basically based. Okay. One of the things I also took home to is the importance of rituals.
Okay.
Or a daily regimen. Yeah. It actually starts with.
Thank God you got there.
So you should have things that you do every day.
Yes.
Yeah, and one of those things he talked about body exercise. They talked about even what you eat. I'm a nutritionist, so let's not go there.
Tell us something. No, you can tell us something about nutrition. What we should eat.
Okay, what we should eat.
Something. Just educate us a little.
No, from what I think when you
add your Instagram handle so that we can come and follow you.
That would be nice.
Or TikTok, which one?
We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. We hold monthly webinars as well. So we'll have a webinar coming. So we hold one monthly webinars. Beautiful. So meet my girl, she'll let you know.
Yes.
But he talked. I know when Julian had his crisis, he was obese.
Oh.
Yeah, so by the time he came back, he was looking all slim and fit and so basically it was plant-based diets. So that's what he learned from. And I realized that when reading all the books I've read on food and nutrition, the more plant-based our diet is, the better for us. Plant-based. Okay. Plant-based diet, vegetables, whole grains, legumes. The more plant-based our diets are, the more.
Not that we should not eat the.
No, I'm a very, when it comes to food and nutrition, I believe what God gives you is the best. So I've never really believed in like plant-based foods. Oh, you can't eat this except you have an allergy to it.
Okay.
But I believe it's with plant-based. Eat it, but eat it with moderation. Okay, I'm plant-based, okay, it's yam. I will just eat as no, but eat it with moderation. You understand? And I believe so much in food diversification. You see a lot of people say, oh, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. But it's a vegetable, it's a fruit, it's plant-based. No, try it, except you have an allergy. Okay. That's my own philosophy when it comes to nutrition. So he talked a lot about those daily rituals you should practice. The another daily ritual he talked about was early awakening.
Sure.
And I tell my children every day, I say, don't let the sun catch you on your bed. Wake up early. I think there's something about waking up early.
True. I agree.
It sets the sail for your day, actually.
I actually think that's why Lagos people are prospering.
Exactly. It's Lagos people. If you want food in the morning by 5 a.m., you will see food. Food. I don't know how. I just wonder. It's like, isn't that what time
they don't sleep?
As in, their rice and stew is ready. Their jollof rice, amala, everything is there for you. I was like, So waking up early is actually it's a good ritual. So don't let the sun catch you on your bed. So another thing he talked about was mindfulness. I think we've talked about mind management.
Yeah,
it's a good read. Just go read the book.
Okay, so rituals are quite important. And funny enough, the beginning of the year when I started setting goals for myself, one of the things I decided to take really serious is my morning ritual. So yes, I do wake up early, but sometimes I will still lie on my bed.
Okay.
Trying to tell myself that I still have like a couple of minutes before I can. But when I went to Lagos last year, and I stayed like 3 months, and I've gone to Lagos before and I woke up that way, but I didn't really pay attention to it. There's something about approaching your journey or approaching your experience with intentionality. So this time around, I decided to pay attention to a couple of things, and I was waking up early, and I will do my devotion, and I will rush to work, and I'm back late. I saw how it made me look like I knew what I was doing. Like I had a sense of purpose, even though I knew I had a sense of purpose. So I started taking my morning rituals quite seriously, especially the one of when you wake up. Yes, when you wake up. Yeah. Not when you wake up. Sometimes I don't wake up. I'm on my bed. But I am grateful for books that draws our mind to such awakening, and books that make us understand that this thing we are saying and we are doing it, because some of us are already doing it. Yes. But it reinforces the fact that what you're doing is right. Exactly. So I don't know whether you have a final word for the audience, something they should keep in mind. Nothing really, but one principle from this book that you should take home with is the principle of continuous improvement. Accumulated knowledge. There's something I call functional knowledge. Okay. There's functional food, but there's something called functional. I coined it myself. Okay. Functional knowledge. That should be is it patented? Yes. Functional knowledge and knowledge is a type of knowledge that is useful and that can make you better, and you apply it. Yeah. I mean, if I know who Mel Gibson is, it doesn't help me in any way. If I know all his movies, it doesn't help me in any way. But functional knowledge is the knowledge that you get that is useful, that will make you a better person, that will make you evolve into a different human being. And that's one of the principles in this book, getting knowledge, not just getting knowledge, applying knowledge. So as this year is almost, the January is almost rounding up. Yeah. But make a commitment to knowledge, to functional knowledge. Important. And applying that functional knowledge. Important. Thank you. Important. I've learned something new. Functional knowledge. The knowledge that is important. And you can use. You can implement. I can help you evolve. Yes. So I've learned something in that respect, functional knowledge. And I'm going to go back with that, trying to tell myself, Grace, you're going to pay more attention to functional knowledge. And for those of us who haven't read The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, the truth is I still believe in the possibility of selling a Ferrari to be able to focus on what is more important to you. The issue now is that the Ferrari now, even though it was real for Julian, for us it's metaphorical. It may mean that thing we have attached so much importance to that is not even giving us relevance, but we think it's giving us relevance. For Julian, it was like a status symbol, something that made him prominent. The society knew him for his flamboyant life and for his ability to win cases and all that, but was he really satisfied? I know that in Nigeria we'll try to make it look like money is the major thing, but deep down some of us are really empty, and that's why we must pay attention to what really matters in our life. So thank you so much for listening to this. If you have come this far, you really did well, and you should be applauded for that. Thank you for following us this far, and we're looking forward to you coming back again for our next review. And thank you, Sepiribo. Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. So I would certainly put down her Instagram and Twitter handle. Instagram and TikTok handle, yeah. Because I don't know that Twitter thing. I don't know. Twitter, they've banned me so many times. I'm sorry. So we'll put the functional handle so that those of us who want to really engage with us, it has to do with nutrition and being able to balance our health, plan our meal, and live healthy, can actually follow her, because sincerely, she's good at it. Thank you so much for joining us today. Having me. And we look forward to having everyone again next time. Bye.